e-gaming bets. Online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quest for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is semi-final number 1. I was going to say semi-final day, so semi-final number 1 day. And we are going to be going into Vega Squadron versus AVANGAR. Arguably, could be the final, if I'm honest. When you look at the 4 teams left, you got Force and Team Spirit. Team Spirit with a new player in their roster and haven't been playing particularly well recently, almost losing a first map to a mixed team yesterday. And then you got the 2 teams here, where you got Vega Squadron, obviously, over the last sort of year or so, you would say, have been the best in terms of the sort of mid-tier CIS teams, the teams looking to qualify, whereas you sort of have your Navis and your Gambits who are normally invited to the tournaments. And then you got AVANGAR on the other side, who are sort of just exploded again. Another sort of Kazakhstanian team, or I think there's a couple of non-Kazakhstanians in there as well. Maybe like Kyrgyzstanians as well. I can't really remember, so I'm not going to try and remember. But, yeah, they've sort of exploded into the mix of these sort of like tier 3-ish teams that are actually really good. Like, got incredible firepower, individually sound, and when you look at the maps that they've got coming up today, that could actually favor them pretty well. We got Mirage, Train as a second, and then Cash as the third. And in terms of sort of maps, you can get away with more Puggy style. Okay, maybe not so much with Train. You can sort of get away with it a little bit. But, yeah, it is, it's going to be an interesting match. I'm actually really excited for this game. A lot of the games we've seen in the CIS Qualifier have been either very, very one-sided. 4 Kazakhstanians and 1 Russian. Oh, I thought they had... Maybe that was, I thought they had someone from Kyrgyzstan. Maybe that was a different team. That might have been Tengri. Either way. Wait, who's the 1 Russian? Oh, wait, when did Dima join this team? Oh, God. Right, okay. Quickly. We gotta be quick. We gotta be quick. I gotta change res so we get the beautiful little thing. You get to see all my amazing settings. Don't worry, this is top quality streaming right here. 1 second. Back to Windows so I can tab out and none of you will know. Here we go. Okay, again, please don't crash on me now. And there we go. We fixed it. We fixed the tab thing. Yeah, when did Dima6 join this roster? Or was it him? Was it him who was in here before? No, Dima6 was in here before. Who's the Russian on the team? Oh, James. No, yeah, of course Dima6 was here before. I didn't know James was Russian. I sure when the last time I looked it was wrong. No, Dima's from Spirit. Dima6. I've mixed them both up. That was just me being stupid. He's not Dima. Yeah, no, that was me being dumb. I was being a little bit slow. Either way, we are going to be going into this one. Quick aggression coming out from the CT side. Looking to try and push into that underpass. Quicker going to be starting things off. Looking for the second as well. Can't quite capitalize, so it will be Cassandra able to trade, and holding into mid will be Chopper. Nice start from the CT side. Initial aggression didn't go too well, but the rest of it seems to be falling into their favor. Chrisen will be able to trade one back, and James doing the same. Well, that's going to get annoying, isn't it? With the little rhymes all the times, and JR, or Junior, as wrong people call him, will be there to help out alongside Chopper. 3 kills for him. Yeah, no. That's where I've got mixed up, because it was, yeah, Flowmaster used to be AWPer. He's now left. And they've got James on the AWP now. And James nutty with the AWP. Like, he was... Well, last time I casted him, he was absolutely ridiculous with that AWP. So, I'm actually quite excited to see what he will do today. If Dima is sick, then he becomes Dima sick. And then if Dima sick is sick, then he becomes Dima sick. Pengri is the team with 2 guys from Kazakhstan. Okay, nice. I knew I was getting it mixed up along the way. Quicker, we'll actually be able to find one through the smoke. Before anybody calls Vac, of course, his teammates had spotted him, so it's likely he just tried to line up. S&K Pachanga. There we go. Mr. Pachanga. He got a cool name. Chopper. He's off to a flying start. Definitely one of the sort of star players on this team. Him and Mir are the ones I'm going to be looking towards. Or Mer. Frankincense and Mir doesn't quite work as well. He's going to be peeking into middle with that UMP. Gets a first. Looking for the second as well. But Buster's actually dinked him up. So he's just going to fall back. And JR will sit towards the back of sight. Just holding on to ramp. And that's where there'll be a couple of players pushing. Hits the first. Second player. Well, actually doesn't have any armor, so James saving all of his money, but that's going to leave him pretty vulnerable at the moment. Just going to be going for the plant, and JR will make himself some cash money. $1,500 or $1,500 if you're that way inclined. And it's going to be 2-0 to Vega Squadron. Chopper is their in-game leader. I didn't actually know that. I think this Vega Squadron side, definitely in this... I think they should be the ones getting through, realistically, when you look at the sort of matches. But either way, to qualify for a $150,000 tournament, whichever team manages to do it, that's going to be a great chance to really show themselves on the big stage. Of course, facing off against already, I think it's Flash Gaming, Tyloo, and the mighty Gambit. Only pistols once again for the T side. PTs with a decent chance to keep things clean and make a nice bit of money. JR will dunk one out of the round. Demus sick. Okay, Mir, that might be a little bit over-aggressive. Loses his life instead. JR not going to have any problems. And they actually managed to take down a second player. This isn't bad at all from the T side. Jumping shots, okay. Surely not, Krisen. Surely not. Never mind. Chopper is there as the sort of rock for the team. Yet to die. And that's not bad at all. Now I don't have to mute. Thank you, Dog Duck. I think. In terms of the Asian minor, I think any minor being invite only, and you have to excuse my French here, is absolute bullshit. That's the only way I can put it. It takes away the whole point of the major is that anybody can qualify, anybody can have their chance. And it ruins a lot of like possible storylines, especially when I feel like not enough people have a huge depth knowledge of Asian Counter-Strike to be the ones choosing who is invited. Hello, Springer. How are you? Quicker. Already starting things off. The aggression from this CT side is not going to be working out. Buster already going to be picking up another in the connector as well. JR sat with the Tech 9, and well, the Tech 9 still has that chance to hit one bullet to the face and take down member of this T side. Not a bad upgrade from JR either. He will be onto the AK-47. Nice work from Chopper as well. Was he able to pick one up? Yeah, this is a Christian stream. They're actually using paintballs and then they just fall down. Quicker. Okay, he's got a man right next to him. What is going on? Okay. That was a little bit odd. JR will be able to spray down a couple, and the CT side actually turn around where they were 2 men down already. Do you think AVANGAR can win? I think they're going to have a very tough time, but they are individually very, very good from what I've seen so far. It's more, if things go wrong for AVANGAR, that's where we get a little bit more worried. Say Yames, of course. Always say Yames. Once again, though, the T's are going to have to go back to pistols. Of course, in terms of map pool, this seems pretty good for Vega Squadron. Of course, they made their name on cash initially versus the Ninjas in Pajamas. That was a pretty impressive display. And hello, Krisen. That's a nice shot. We'll be able to pick up one. Molotov going to be thrown into middle to try and clear him out, but they're going to walk straight into James, who's just sat down the bottom. Eventually, Mir will trade, but these pistols have been doing quite a lot of damage already and actually pick up a third kill. Keep the man advantage going. Chopper. He's going to be able to turn things back into a 2 versus 2. Either way, this is a pretty successful round so far from the T side. Our maps will be Mirage, Train, and Cache. It's not in the command yet, but I can tell you at least. Chopper. Actually going to pick up the UMP. Leave the AWP back. Likely he doesn't want to hand it over, so just in case he's going to go with the SMG. And that's another nice shot from Demasic. Takes the head off of Chopper. Leaves it into a 1 versus 1. Gets a bomb plant as well. Peeks back out. And it will be Hootie to finish. Now I'm going to be interested in some of you guys who probably speak Russian or know these players a little bit better than I do. Is it Hut G or is it Hootie or Hutie or something like that? Because I feel like it can't be Hut G. It can't be. Unless he was just like memeing when he did it. We pick Mirage. Have a look. Let me have a look. AVANGAR. Hut G. Is that actually true? Or is that just because other casters have said it like that? Hoochie. Okay. That makes more sense. Hot J. I wish it was Hot J. Hey, baby. They call me Hot J. Hoochie. Here we go. Theme is sick. We'll be able to pick up one, but Quicker's very, well, quick to trade. However, doesn't last very long. Still going to be a 2-man advantage for the CT side. Again, trade coming backwards and forwards is going to be left onto Quicker. Has to get 4 kills if he's going to win this round. Manages to hit the headshot onto Mir and looks for the final kill onto Hoochie as well. Currently holding an AWP, not the ideal weapon in this situation. It is going to be a 1v1. Quicker going to look to try and fall back. Almost caught out. Switches to the Deagle. Gets given another chance. Maybe too many chances. And eventually Quicker will end the round. 5-1. AVANGAR on the board. But the problem is now that loss bonus is gone. The money is dwindled for the CT side as well. They've been taking a lot of damage in the last few rounds. But at the same time, if they can win this one, they'll do enough to reset AVANGAR. Can't be gangster with the MAC-10. Aggression already coming out from Chandra. Will be down within the first few seconds of the round. JR is going to have an awful lot to do in this round. He's got the AWP and needs to be sort of maneuvering himself back around, taking different angles. Hoochie going to be left over towards the B site alone. It does have a quick rotation coming in. There's 3 players in that upper B apartments at the moment, but not going to be spotting anything out. You can see Chopper playing the anti-flash over towards middle, looking to try and find something early because they've already lost a man. They need to be evening things up in this situation. Rotation already going to be coming back towards this A site, and they've aggressed in Palace once again. The problem is now there's so many players actually pushing through ramp, and if this man in Palace goes down, they have absolutely no presence whatsoever. I feel like the CT side don't have much of a choice but to save here. Unless JR can do something pretty impressive and pretty quickly. 50 seconds left on the clock, so the T's really aren't going to be worrying about time at all. The only real benefit could be this one man coming in from behind. Chopper. He manages to get a first. Actually, Hoochie's found another, and they all turn around. They don't look right in front of them, where the remaining 2 players are. They all switch to Chopper. Now they do know, however, that he is the only man left. Looks for the peek in, but he can't quite connect the shots. And Quicker is going to be there again to save AVANGAR. 2 rounds on the board now. CT side, they can't really invest. And it is likely to be at least 3 on the board for the Kazakhstanian side. Hey, Lucky. Hot J. I really want someone to now, like, go up to him and just be like, oh, hey, Hot J, and he'll just be like, you what? I'm not at a million followers yet, am I? Aggression into middle. Bit of damage done. Burn, baby, burn, Chopper. Goodbye. Very quick round coming out from the T side. Only losing 1 player, not bad at all. James starting to pad his stats a little bit. I feel like AVANGAR need to get a player called Tarzan. And then we could have Tarzan and James. He ranked up to Golden over 3. Well, I went down to level 2 on Face It because I kept losing. So, you know, it's going well. I'm clearly very good at Counter-Strike. Totally not salty about that, by the way. Cassandra. Gonna be waiting up above. Does manage to pick up a first. Looks to spin back around. He's getting himself up the board. Already picking up 3 kills and has support from Chopper as well. The push will be completely denied. And now James. Wow. Yeah. Unless they all face him, which I don't really know why they would. They have the bomb. 4 players on it. Time is ticking. Hutchie going to be looking to try and peek into mid. But they now just have a complete stack on the bomb. Game may just want to save this AWP. He can already drop a rifle over in the next round anyway. The rest of his teammates, other than Buster, can actually buy. 1,400 will be enough to get them over that $4,000 marker. And like he's just gonna burn down the time. Nice, interesting round, of course. Very quick work from Cassandra, and he's gone from 1 to 8 to 4 to 8, so not bad. He's moving on up. Got to break free. Nothing can stop him. But yeah, James is literally just gonna sit there and burn that time down. Burn down that clock. Nice. 5 alive for Vega Squadron. Nice boost to their economy as well. And now we're going to get the buy back in. As said, we can have 1 dropped over to Buster. Rest of the team can buy up. Utility, not going to be too bad, but they will be a little bit limited in flashes. The emotes made me cool. Okay, good. You're a 6-time major winner with 250 hours. You must have, you must be very good at sort of dressing up as different people. Alright, were you Cold Zero and then maybe like Pronax and some of the other ones? Either way, peeking. Very quick round already coming in from the T side, looking to try and pounce into the middle and split onto the A site. Rotation will be coming back in from JR, but he's down within seconds, and what was an absolute slaughter in the last round is now looking to be the same in this one. Mir trying to get back in. Does manage to avoid the Molotov and looking to just try and sneak through the smoke, but Demasic, well, not going to allow that. And Hoochie just going to try and save his gun, although he has now been spotted out. Know roughly where he is. May try and make things a little bit more costly, although he has actually been dinked up, and the money is not going to be great for the CT side going into the next round, even though it was flawless in the last. Game is going to be going and taking down Hutchie, so 6-4. I feel like the CT side really should save in this situation, but it's not something that Vega Squadron do too often. Here we go, though. CT side, they're going to risk it. 4 of the last 5 rounds have gone the way of the T side, and they seem to like that A side quite a bit. They're going to be gathering up once again. Again, well, Cassandra, that's the second time he's gone into Palace and instantly died. You can go to the bathroom. You can go to the bathroom whenever you like. I can't stop you doing that. If I could, then I would have to be some sort of all-powerful wizard, and you can't prove that. Chopper, sat in the corner, the only rifle currently on his team. JR, interesting position. He's going to stand, I think that's on the stairs, just in the smoke. Bit of a rotation coming in just to check there's nobody going towards that B site, which there is not, and already JR will be going down. Chopper has little to no impact as well. And the remaining 2 players from the CT side are likely to just try and save. Oh, your girlfriend's calling. I feel so bad for you. I'm not alone. Whose map choice is this? This is the choice of AVANGAR. Pause is going to be called by the CT side. Who put 4 iBuyPower hollows on a Neon Revolution? Why would you do that? I will trade you a P250 Sand Dune with Olaf Meister on it. There you go. I'm not 30. Oh. I am not offline on Steam. Oh, look at all those stickers. Let's just, you can't see this, by the way. Why am I being invited to groups? He's not 30, he's 40. Screw you. It is going to be the 2 weapon save, though. Thank you, Berkey. I love you too. Match has been paused. Tactical for Vega Squadron. So, after the last few rounds haven't been going so well, they're just going to be taking their sweet time. Yeah, that movie was actually based around me, Springer. Even though I'm 23 years old. I mean, 45. Yeah. AVANGAR definitely look like they've picked up after the last few rounds. Still pretty basic in their strategy, but it seems just individual talent is enough to actually drag them through a lot of these rounds. I am from the UK. What's my favorite movie? One of the Star Wars films. I can't pick. It's too difficult. Probably 5 or 6. As in, like, in chronological order. Well, actually, no, that's even more. So, like, 1 or 2 of the original. No, 2 or 3. Damn it. Whatever. Push could be coming in. It's going to be one of the SMGs waiting for the push. Good cheat. We'll be able to pick up 2. Not a bad start. And Chopper has himself a deagle as well. James very low on HP, but he's actually going to look away to try and spot the man who's rotated over towards bench. Quicker. Well, actually goes down to 8 HP. D-Day with Dosia, of course. How could I forget? Now, there's a couple of low players here. There's still a decent chance. Only Krizen with any real HP to play with. Still got Mir with the SMG. Maybe he can at least make things costly. And there we go. There's a first. Picks up an AK-47. Looks to go for James and finds the kill there as well. Running out of bullets, so has to be a little bit careful. And they don't have a kit, so if they are going to win this, they've got to do it very quickly indeed. Straight onto the bomb goes Mir. This is all just a bait. Try and almost scare his opponent out, and does it as well. They should just about have enough time, I think. Never mind. Okay, maybe not. They're not even going to test it. Just save onto the rifles. I actually, no, thinking about it, probably didn't. And that will be 6-6. Lots of damage done to the T side, but winning the last few rounds fairly clean. Means that they are just going to have Forrest Gun with Tom. Well, for starters, it's Forrest Gump. Unless you're literally making puns about CS, which is awful. Favorite movie is Baby Driver or Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was alright. I wasn't really that big a fan. Aggression. Chopper left completely blind, and he will just go down. Nice shot from Buster. Straight into the corner of the window. Cassandra is gone, and JR now burning in the flames. Gonna throw a smoke. I can get behind Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, pretty solid set of films. Quicker. Into the window, is going to take down one more and leaves just JR, 34 HP. And, well, a pretty bleak dream. Trying to make sure that he doesn't miss Quicker. Just going to sit in the corner. Oh, he's going to get himself a little bit of extra money. JR just... Well, it's a shallow victory. He's not going to win the round. But at least he'll do a bit of damage. Probably would have been better off just saving the rifle if he really wanted the money that bad. Instead, now he can buy an AWP. And, okay, they're actually going to force behind this. I'm not really with them on this one. I would have liked to see JR just maybe get a UMP, arrest the team save, and go for 7 rounds. But I suppose they can get themselves a UMP at least. Have you seen Interstellar? No, I've heard a lot of good things about that. Do you have your own Twitter? !Caster. Sorted. And thank you for letting me be able to plug that by asking that question. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Interstellar, but I'm very lazy. And a lot of time when people tell me to watch something, I then don't want to watch it, if that makes sense. Because then I feel like if it's good, then they'll be like, I told you. Hate people who do that. One of my favorite chill casts. Noise. Thank you. Can't watch it twice. Okay. I'll take your word. JR. That AWP aggression to mid is going to net him one, but Hoochie's now the man with all of the work to do. He does do some damage. Finds a pick, keeps the man advantage alive, and gives them a decent chance in the retake. They are trying to hold any sort of cross onto the site while his teammates rotate into position. Want anything yet, but there's the wide peak from Jame, and that will actually open the round back up. 2 versus 4. Decent chance of this working now. Buster will be able to pick up one. Quicker with the second. Rotation coming in for home, but it doesn't seem to matter. It's all just going to be onto one, and somehow the 2 players on the site kill absolutely everyone, even though they were low. What? What? How? How did that happen? Go watch A Peaceful Warrior. I've not heard of that. Sounds interesting. Not really sure how Vega Squadron didn't win this round, but they're going to have a very similar buy-in to this one. No AWP onto JR, but they do have an extra rifle onto Hoochie instead. And going to stick with a lot of utility. They started so strong in this game, 5-0, and since then they've managed just 1 round. But Hoochie, this time he teams up with Cassandra to go aggressive. Oh no, sorry, it's actually Chopper. Quick trade from Jane, pushing onto short, leaving absolutely nobody to actually defend this B site. Once again, push seems to be working out, and the T's have the read. Already, Jane looking to try and hold off any rotations. Divine, I'm pretty sure that's not the film. But Sharknado. Oh, God. Nice shot from Jame. Already going to be styling with this AWP. Since he's had it in hand, he has moved himself right up to that top of the board, or near it at least. Quicker, the only man in front of him. Chopper will be able to trade one back, rotating in through the apartments, and has turned it into a 3 versus 2. Maybe they're looking to do a 4v2 of their own. Jane, his teammate's going to fall, but he will quickly get the trade, and now it's all onto Chopper. Doesn't have a kit. Going to be throwing down the smoke, trying to bait out the remaining position. He's going to burn himself, or he's going to get burned alive, sorry, by Crizzen. 9-6. A very nice turnaround from AVANGAR, as they will take a 3-round advantage going into the second half. Now, well, we get to see if Vega Squadron can turn things back around. Yeah, from 5-0 to 6-9. Here we go, though. Quick B push coming out from the T side. A little bit of a love bite coming in onto Hoochie. It is just looking like the CTs are set up for the retake, though. They do have themselves a kit onto Jame, and JR actually has a Molotov, which could be interesting, but Mir is going to be there to start things off. Chopper going aggressive. 2 headshots, 3 headshots. Massive round from Chopper. We're done. Quicker. You're not winning this one. Surely not, although they do actually peak aggressive. What are you doing, T-side? Oh, you didn't need to do that. That was very risky indeed. 9-7. You're burnt alive. Does that mean you're still alive? Well, at the time the burning begins, yes. Yeah, straight into middle. Taking a little bit of damage. The CT side challenging this as much as humanly possible. Nice shot from Crizzen. Demasick will still be using that 5.7. Yeah, I agree. Everybody should use a revolver in pistol rounds. I have not heard of... I don't know what that word means, so I don't want to read it out. Is that a person beyond tilted? Also, your name puts me off, because I wonder if you're trying to bamboozle me. Also, bamboozle, for anybody who wonders, is probably my favorite word on the whole planet. I'm interested. What is your guys' favorite words? And if be imaginative, like there's plenty of words out there. You know what words I don't want to see. Just while we wait for Demasick to hold on to his 5.7. Nobody really going to be hunting from the T side, of course. Lots of rifles. Yours is noise. Heckin' bamboozling. Your favorite word is dog. Is that just because you like dogs? Dab on the haters is 4 words. Moisted is not a word. Squabbity dobbity, I'm pretty sure that's at least 2 words. Am I assuming that I'm bad because of my name? Yes, deal with it. Conjecture. Oh, there we go. That's a bit more sophisticated. True Monkey pretty much did the opposite of what I wanted. Moist. Yep, that's there again. Slippery. Oh, God. Wobble up a dub-dub. That's a good word. Exquisite. Skirt. Oh, for God's sake. What hair products do you use? None. Nice work from Buster. We'll be able to pick up one. Actually retrieves an AK as well. His teammate still has armor if somehow he can get that, although Chopper is going to be holding off the rotations. Buster does manage to actually get a second. Surely not. The bomb actually going to be stuck. No, JR goes down with the bomb. He knows there's players up there. I feel like they had to rotate away. They could have had the rest of the team just push through the market and then go towards A. Oh my God, Demasick just ruins the remaining 2 players, and that was just avoidable. They didn't think that through. Rather than just waiting and trying to play it as a team, they let the bomb try and push individually towards 2 players. I feel like that had to just be a mistake. Hyper lol. Oh wait, you might just be typing that. Either way, great round from the CT side. They've got themselves an early win, a load of extra money. Yeah, Orange Jesus, I can't read that. Buster, we'll be able to pick up the first. You are correct. There is a chance, noob laughter. I almost read that as like noob slaughter, which... Actually, that's a pretty good name. Someone should be called Noob Slaughter. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yep, I can read that one. This is the chance for the reset. Although they've already lost the first player, which isn't the best way to start things off. They've got Jame on the AWP on the CT side as well, and plenty of utility still left. Although the majority of it is flashbangs, which isn't going to be too great in stopping power. And there is still a whole minute left on the clock, so... a decent chance for the T's to actually get back in. Then again, they have no utility of their own. They can't hold off any angles, and, well, there's one that they needed to hold off. Buster peeks out from short. It will be a trade. Demasick goes down, but a very strong retake chance from this CT side, especially with the T side still trying to make plays through smokes. It is a fear of long words. Ah, you got me there then. Hippopotomonstro sisquipedaliaphobe. I feel like that's a lie. Does manage one back, but he is going to leave it all onto JR. He's got a challenge versus 3, a peek out from Crizzen, and he ends up doubling down. AVANGAR will take a 3-round lead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's yeah, there we go. It's not. It is the word for the fear of long words. Maybe I'll Google it. Here we go, though. T-side just left with 2 flashbangs. I quite like the fact that they've put their extra money into utility and they're going to try and pop flash themselves onto the A site and get a bomb plant. That's the whole aim here. Try and get out, and they have already blinded the one man. However, they don't actually get rid of him, but the spray down shouldn't really be enough. Just going to peek back in with a pistol. James is there with the cross, but this is already a successful round from the T side. Cassandra, only one left. If he can take another person with him, beautiful. If not, it's not too bad. They got the bomb plant, they got a kill, and that'll be enough for Vega Squadron. Still, though, 4 players alive. 12 rounds on the board for AVANGAR, and they're getting pretty close now to taking that first map. Hippopotam monstrosis quick yeah, blah 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 blah. Boop. Nailed it. Themselves a decent buy, but Buster with the aggression once again. Actually gonna go for the repeat. Gucci's waiting, but it doesn't matter because Quicker's gonna hit the shots. AVANGAR looking very strong now. Winning the last 3 rounds in a row. Team is 6 still going to be playing a very aggressive position. May not be expected from Chopper, although he is trying to shoulder peek the angle. It doesn't matter. Instantly shot in the face. JR attempting to trade, and he will find the kill. But it's still a 2-man disadvantage already. Right, going to be thrown out. At least to hold the cross into jungle. The problem is they don't realize there's still a man waiting over towards shore. And the one in jungle, although that jungle man is quickly gone. However, another player still waits in the form of Quicker. And Mir's not going to be able to capitalize. 13-8. Once again, the T side likely to just go for some pistols. Maybe a bit of utility. JR actually buying down quite a lot, considering. They will get max loss bonus into the next round anyway. And with a bomb plant, he would have enough for the AWP. Cassandra's just going to go for it with a rifle as well. The cast of the best cast. Wow. Find out. Push comes in. Nice start from Cassandra and Hoochie. A trade back in this sort of situation really isn't too bad at all. They can get the bomb down and pick up some weaponry, but Quicker is already going to close down Mir as he attempts to push into the CT spawn. Game. Looking for a way back in. They've got quite a bit of utility still to expect. James, you actually have a Molotov. You have a Molotov, but never mind, because you're just going to shoot them anyway. Maybe he wants to save all that extra money. $600. He does eventually throw it in. And it will be 14-8. Still not bad, considering what they invested trying to get that bomb down, make themselves all that extra money. But at this point in time, there is only 2 rounds. And if they lose this one and don't get a bomb plant, they are going to be struggling. Of course, this is the map pick of AVANGAR, but after the start the Vega Squadron has, I was thinking, okay, this is the team that I'm looking at, the sort of best mid-tier CIS team. This is the one I'm expecting to win it. And, well, they so far, not looking so good. They only managed to win 1 round after the initial 5 that they found over on their CT side. And AVANGAR have just been running the show. Mid will be taken, though. A little bit of aggression coming in as well from the CT side onto short. They don't really have much presence elsewhere, but you can see Crizzen is still going to be making sure they can't just split into the connector. Boost goes in. Buster, quick on the trigger. Takes the head off of Mir and already gives the man advantage over to that CT side. Molotov going into the connector, trying to stop them taking too much control, but Hoochie will actually be able to trade, and the smoke falling into jungle is going to give even more presence over towards his T side. Could actually look to just split into the site. Jame holding with the AWP. Will go spotting towards Palace, but instead just opts to fall back. Waits for the rest of his team. They're slowly surrounding this A site for the retake, and Jame knows that they're going to have to try and take a portion of the map. Normally, for the T side, that is going to be CT, so he just makes sure, okay, I found the pick. Push back in, though. Chopper will be able to get one, and actually finds a second as well. Maybe makes this possible for his team, but he's been tagged very low indeed. And look at Quicker. Great rotation. Chopper just walks backwards. JR does the same. And not expecting somebody to be coming in from behind will make this round fairly simple in terms of the retake. James just sort of looking at his teammate like, come on, I want the defuse. Here we go, though. Map point to AVANGAR. Yeah, that was it. It was like, I want the MVP. I want myself a gold star. He's already... Wait, he's got 6! Greedy Jane. Greedy, greedy Jane. Oh, you like the tools of Jenna. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm not falling for that. T-side. Looking to try and take mid once again. Already James starts things off, and there's a tag into Hoochie. Crizzen with another spray. Wild from Cassandra, but while blind, he does manage